Top 15 American universities with the most hotties. In our modern world, there are more famous people than ever before due to the proliferation of ways to become well known. As a result, there are more famous folks to have crushes on than ever before, but the problem there is that in all likelihood, we will never meet any of them, let alone have a chance with them if we did. That means that if we ever want to escape our fantasy world and get involved with someone we can be involved with in real life, then we need to actually get out there and meet people. If you are on the market and want to meet someone special, you can go down some tried and true avenues. You could spend your nights frequenting bars in the hopes of coming across someone you enjoy spending your time with. You can join the new world and sign up for online dating services. However, in both of these cases, and this holds true for any other manner of meeting people, the pool of available singles in your area that you'd be attracted to is of paramount importance. As a result, if you are of college or university age and want to meet attractive singles, it may be helpful to find out basic information about the people that attend some of your school options. Realizing that, we decided to put together this list of the 15 universities with the hottest students in 2017. 1. University of Texas at Austin. One of only 2 states to be included on this list more than once, Texas pulls off that feat with this entry and also managed to take our top spot. Considered the flagship school of the Texas system, it has the 7th largest single campus enrollment of any learning facility in all of America. On top of that, among the faculty of the school, there are people who have won the Nobel Prize, Pulitzer Prize, the Wolf Prize, awards like the Turing and Emmy, and the National Medal of Science. Also recognized by pretty much any publication or website that considers the looks of a student body, it practically forced its way into our top spot because they were always ranked very high. Congratulations, University of Texas at Austin. The looks of your students reign supreme in our opinion. 2. Arizona State University. Mostly known as Arizona State, the full name of this school is Arizona State University. Judging by its accolades, it deserves all of the credit in the world. Called the most innovative school in America by the U.S. News and World Report in 2016 and 2017, that alone is an incredibly impressive feat. Also notable for being the largest public university in the country by enrollment, it is abundantly clear that those in charge of the school want to be the biggest and best, and they are succeeding at it. Noted for being attended by stunning people physically by Maxim, Cosmopolitan, Total Frat Boom, Com and University Primetime. Com, virtually every entity that looks at hot students includes Arizona State on their list. If that doesn't make it clear why they had to be included here, then we don't know what else does. 3. University of Wisconsin-Madison. The University of Wisconsin-Madison is a research school, which means that all of its students are expected to continuously engage in research instead of strictly being taught by professors. As such, it seems as though it should be near impossible for those that attend there would have the time of day to worry about their looks or dating, but that clearly doesn't seem to be the case. Recognized by Business Insider as one of the schools with the smartest and hottest students in America, that isn't the only website that has taken note of the physical attributes of their attendees. On top of that, they've been rated highly by everyday people on Ranker and celebrated by a writer for University Primetime. All we can say after realizing all of that is that the people that go there sure seem to be fortunate. 4. University of California. Wow. Clearly, higher learning facilities in the state are an embarrassment of riches when it comes to looking for people that are pleasing to look at, as evidenced by this being its 4th spot on this list. The The University of California was founded in 1868 and opened its first campus in Berkeley all the way back in 1873, which has since broken off and become a school all its own. All of these incredible universities in the state make it clear that it is the home of great education, but this list is concerned with looks, and UC is the clear victor. Celebrated by more than one magazine and voted as one of the hottest universities around by people on Ranker, this school actually came close to taking the top spot overall on this list. 5. University of Mississippi. When you read the words University of Mississippi, it may not jump out at you as a famous school, but when you then find out its nickname, Ole Miss, that is likely to change. A school that was attended by a number of famous folks, including John Grisham, Eli Manning, former Charlie's Angel Kate Jackson, and many more. Students rub shoulders with the elite. A sports powerhouse with major football, baseball, 2 basketball, and a volleyball team, as well as a tennis program, the Ole Miss Rebels are highly respected. Called out as the home of exquisite beauties by the brothers over at Total Frat.com, as well as University Primetime.com, they claim that it is the home of many Southern belles. On top of that, they argue that these ladies are very giving and overall fun to be around. 6. Texas A&M University. If you are anything like us, when you think of Texas, the cowboy lifestyle comes to mind, and thinking of dazzling ladies wearing those hats and sporting short shorts is enough to knock you over. That seems almost cartoonishly absurd on the face of it, but it seems as though it isn't that far off from reality at Texas A&M University if the accolades given to its students looks hold true. Also the home of the George Bush Presidential Library, that may be a remarkable location to see, but we're guessing there are a lot nicer things to look at on campus. 7. Miami University. If the music video for Will Smith's song Miami has taught us anything, it's that the city is the home of parties that don't stop. We guess it is a good thing then that Miami University is actually located in Oxford, Ohio, which is only 35 miles north of Cincinnati, as it is an institution of higher learning. On the other hand, the city that first comes to mind is supposed to be the home of a startling amount of magnificent beauties, so they may not be that different. We say that because judging by the websites that have celebrated the looks of the people that attend this school, it seems as though that is something they have in common. 8. Indiana University Bloomington. A member of the Association of American Universities, Indiana University Bloomington is a member of the Big Ten Conference and has a student body nearing 50,000 people. The alma mater of billionaire businessman, NBA owner, and TV shark, Mark Cuban, as well as the CEO of Cisco Systems, it appears to be a great place to learn about the business world. Ranking among the top 50 universities in the country, it has more than 650 student organizations there which help in shaping student experience. With a behemoth sports program, their teams are known as Hoosiers and aren't to be taken lightly. Already an incredible school for all the reasons we've listed, they have been called out as having one of the most attractive groups of students by Cosmopolitan and Maxim magazines. Sounds like a marvelous place to be. 9. Pennsylvania State University. More often than not referred to as Penn State, Pennsylvania State University is one of the more famous schools on this list. Made up of several campuses and facilities throughout the state, the University Park location serves as its flagship and most sought-after place of learning. Beginning with the mission of teaching, research, and public service, but has advanced greatly since then, Penn State has also advanced to the online schooling world. A competitor in NCAA's Division I, the teams linked to the school are known as the Penn State Nittany Lions and are a part of the Big Ten Conference, which tells you just how competitive they truly are. Allowing more than 46,000 students to enroll each year, based on the publications that have recognized the bewitching nature of those that attend Penn State, we knew we had to include it on this list. 10. University of Maryland, College Park. Located around 4 miles from Washington, D.C. It shouldn't surprise anyone that the University of Maryland, College Park has had notable politicians walk through its doors. In fact, people like House Minority Whip, Steny Hoyer, the former president of Ecuador Gallo Plaza, and 2 Maryland governors were former students at the school. On top of that, other famous people like Karen Allen, Connie Chung, Larry David, G. Juliana Rancic, Google co-founder Sergey Brin, Jim Henson, and more were allowed to learn in its hallowed halls. It is also the home of many research programs and has advanced our understanding of the world around us. Noted for the alluring nature of the people that are taught there by several magazines, if you are fortunate enough to make the cut and be accepted, you'll be among the beautiful people. 11. Tulane University. A private school that is secular but doesn't restrict to a particular religious group, Tulane University in New Orleans, Louisiana is considered the most in-demand higher learning institution in the state. Once attended by Luis Guillermo Solis, the current president of Costa Rica, as well as many senators, members of Congress, and state governors, you may not have heard of it, but this is an important facility. Considered to be highly selective in the people it allows to walk through its doors, based on the looks of the people that have made the cut, it almost seems like there is a beauty pageant element to admissions. It is obvious that you need to be smart to make the cut, but based on the photos we've seen, you will definitely be surrounded by some beautiful people there. 12. Princeton University. Undoubtedly one of the most famous schools in the world. If you have any interest in attending Princeton, you'll need one heck of an academic resume. The alma mater of 2 presidents of the United States, as well as 12 Supreme Court justices and numerous members of the Congress and the Cabinet, it is safe to say that this school is a great jumping off point. On top of that, there have been 41 Nobel laureates, 21 National Medal of Science winners, several other academic award winners, and numerous living billionaires that attended the school. All of that and having an incredibly hot student body will definitely make this a tough institution to beat. 13. University of Central Florida. Founded in 1963, the University of Central Florida was a technological school designed to create informed workers for the space programs at Kennedy Space Center and Cape Canaveral. Eventually moving on from that sole purpose, it still feeds students to NASA today but isn't limited to that career path any longer. In fact, there are more than 200 varieties of degrees that are available to those that attend the school from the 13 colleges and 12 campuses that make up the university. The home of hot people like Blake Bortles and Lindsay Dugan, 2 people that gained national exposure. They brought attention to the quality of the looks of those that attend the school. If you don't want to take our word for that, then know that Maxim and Cosmopolitan have recognized this aspect of the people that attend up. 14. Texas Christian University. The only Christian school to make this list, Texas Christian University is a private establishment that opened its doors all the way back in 1873. It is located extremely close to Fort Worth and is made up of 8 constituent colleges and schools. Included in a list of the top 100 national universities by the U.S. News and World Report, it enrolls more than 10,000 students each year. With its Christian connections in mind, we're certain that they don't put too much thought into recruiting good-looking prospective learners, but that doesn't seem to have held them back on this list in the slightest. We can just imagine how shocked the founders of it would feel if they saw the gorgeous group of attendees of their school today. 15. California State University. California is a state that is known as a tourist destination to many around the world because of its amazing beaches, attractions, and hotels. As a result, it may not surprise you to learn that California State University is a highly in-demand institution. With nearly 100,000 graduates each year, there are loads of people being taught at the school, which makes the likelihood of recruiting hotties all the more easier. In a state that constantly attracts some of the most attractive people alive, that seems to be reflected in the students present at the school. We suppose that makes sense considering the society the facility is surrounded by and the appeal of the beaches being even more appealing if you look great in swimwear.